We're going to try some Zao. I want to get another decent Zao game in. Again, no flag except for this one, because again, I have so many of these. No point in not running it. But this is a hybrid build, built for both torpedoes and guns. To be honest, if I were to change anything about this build, it'd probably be taking Pack-a-Punch instead of Survivability Expert. Yeah, I think I'd take Pack-a-Punch, get that extra torp damage. So extra torp damage would go from 23 to I think 27, if I'm not mistaken, which is a large amount when you have 10 of them on each side of your ship. That is a lot. That is a lot of potential extra damage you could get, but that's okay. Let's see what we can do. It'd actually be really cool to get Cherry Blossom, because we could solo the North, I think. I'm fairly certain we can. I haven't really done Cherry Blossom in the past few days. I also got Spotter playing to deal with the aerodromes if need be. Okay. Okay. I guess it really depends on which side. Hopefully it's on this side. This side's a little bit easier because you have better island coverage to mess around with the battleships. But if it is this side, that's also fine. Sort of. We'll see. I do wish these torps would reload a bit faster. I know I'm not running any torp reload, but I do wish the default reload was a bit faster than this. Or maybe like the initial load time's a little bit faster, but then after that the reload stays the same at 170. I feel like waiting almost 3 entire minutes to use your first set of torpedoes is rough in any game mode. Okay, so we have 3 stations. So the Burgone, the objective there, is gonna go up like this. He's gonna stop here and heal. It is possible. So, a little bit about this map. It's possible to make the ship, the Burgone, heal before reaching here. If you take a ship all the way up here and force spawn wave 4 by entering like this area here, you can, because when wave 4 spawns, it procs the Burgone to stop and heal. So if the Burgone's here instead of being here, and you proc wave 4, then you can force it to spawn. Or sorry, you can force the heal. Looks like Smolensk might spawn the battleships early. Did I? No, I underled. Hey, how dare. Should show up Valparaiso, not me. Oh, no, he lost his engine. Those aren't going to hit. I led too much. I didn't realize he lost his engine until too late. Yeah, I think Smolensk is going to trigger the... Well, no. As long as he doesn't really enter the majority of G9, he should be fine. This square here. Let's turn the guns. That torps up in 20 seconds. We want to spawn the battleships ASAP. Get these torps off. As we're getting close to this island here. We will, again, so we're going to torp the Hanover. The Preußen will most likely eat most of the torps. But that's okay. Preußen's definitely dead. Like, pretty much guarantee Preußen is dead. Let's see. Ideally we kill the Hanover, though, because the Hanover is, like, the biggest threat to the enemy, or to our team. Okay, so half hit the Preußen. That's honestly not really ideal. We want to torp nuke one of the two ships. We didn't. Cool. We're gonna turn our guns. We're gonna turn in. So we're gonna have our left side torps up. We will load AP. Hindy's down. That's good. Okay, hello, Palmerin. Okay, Palmerin just fired. Okay, we have one chance to kill a ship. Start turning. Preußen here. Hold those. Schieflin. Hold those. Okay, Schieflin's dead. So, we're torping the Schieflin because we can actually kind of angle to the Palmerin here. Please do not Citadel. Ooh. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. About 160 degrees. About. We stay here. No. Please don't do that, Palmerin. Please don't. Oh, let's go. We live. 351 million, or 351,000 damage. Tanked for the team. Notice how, like, pretty much no one else is damaged. That's what we want to see. Oh. Really? I do wish the, ships would sink a little bit faster. Okay. I'm also so glad that we get our turrets back, brother. That losing that turret permanently would have sucked. Valparaiso. In case you guys don't know, you don't have to take control of them. You just have to get all three dead at the same time. That's all you have to do. Let's see. Get some torps out. I think we are closer. We're definitely spotted first. But, it's okay, we can angle to him. Schieflin just fired as well. Yes. That's what we want. We want the DDs. We can absolutely melt or nuke the DDs. Angle to the mech. Ow. Okay, Schieflin's starting to push up. We can turn in. We got a torp on the Hoffman, so we focus the Hoffman. He's turning in towards the Schieflin. We Hydro. There we go. Elving next. No, Shiftland has his secondaries on the Elving, so Z52. Want to try to pay attention to what our team is doing so we can help them. Oh, we also got a Torp on the Elving too. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we noticed the Z52 has no engine. Okay, we're losing our last heal. Using our last heal. It's fine. Good stuff. 416,000 damage. Smoke, unfortunately. I think I need to lead a little bit further ahead. Yeah. Good stuff. Avoid the torps here. We don't have a lot of health, so we want to keep what we have. Oh, okay, cool. We're gonna keep our guns on the right side, actually. Well, no, we're gonna have the guns on the left to shoot the carrier if spotted. But, let's see if the team wants to, play the game or not. Our Montana, if he gets ahead, Smolensk, Yodo, and I, we could absolutely melt everyone. Especially, say, if this... Okay, look. If this Montana pushes this way, Yodo, Salem, Smolensk, and myself, we can all sit right behind him. Right? As we all push out this way, we just Congo line. Montana takes aggro. He can heal pretty well. The damage output we have, if we focus fire, these ships will die so ridiculously fast. Especially with Valparaiso pushing down there to get crossfire. Brother, these ships would die so fast. Like, they would die so fast. And we're going to focus the cruisers first. Now, hold on. Hendy's is maneuvering, so we're going to shoot the Clausewitz instead. I think it's a bit high. That's okay. I kind of want to stay with the Smolensk and Yodo for the AA. Did we... Okay, let's focus the Hendy first. Yeah. Val's trying to cap that over there. We can load AP. It's a little trolly. Looks like good torps from the Yodo. Come on. Yep. Looks like he's on fire and either flooding and or has a broken engine. Let's take out this Clausewitz here. We can back up. We have the smoke fire range to use the smoke here. No fires, preferably. Okay, cool. Okay, that DD's engine's broken. We're gonna back a little bit more. We're gonna anticipate torpedoing this Hildebrand. Looks like the Val retreated. Notice how the Montana isn't out here tanking, though. Well, no, he's up there. And he's starting to. Cool. Okay. go. 104,000 damage. That's amazing. We push. We've won, so we're just kind of cleaning up now. Everyone's focusing the Clausewitz, that's why I'm not that's why I'm shooting the Z-52. We're gonna slow down and turn in case the Clausewitz torpedoed, because he did have a torp angle on us. Load AP. Speed back up. Not quite. 532. Good stuff. And look at that. All the ships are dead and the rune hasn't even left yet. This is what you like to see. Notice how almost everyone's used up their health pools too. Minus Salem Smolensk, right? Like this, we love to see this. That's fine. That's fine. That's so good. We love to see all that. We love to see all of that. Oh, that's how you play the game. This is how you play the game. 17 torp hits. 17 torp hits, 8 floods. That's amazing. I mean, they instantly DCP most of those. Beautiful. Poor Yodo. Poor Yodo. I mean, I'm honestly a little bit surprised because Yodo has 30 mil pin on its guns. So like, he should just be shitting shells out. I know it has a longer reload. Like, let's see here. It's like I have the Yodo right here, right? Go away. Thank you, but go away for now. Okay. Yeah. 30 millimeter HE pin. Yes, it's a slow reload, right? Air quotes slowly reload. And that's without actually getting attack speed in mod 3, or main gun reload in mod 3, or slot 6. That would go down to like roughly what, 11? 11, yeah. So like, yeah. 11 second reload, but you're firing 18 shells at most, so like, still fine. You still do a lot of damage. You pin every destroyer, you pin every superstructure, you pin all the cruisers everywhere, minus the Hildebrand. So it's like, I don't really see why he's a bit low on the base XP there. Like, yeah, people know Yodo for the torps. Like, yeah, they're not bad. Not saying they're bad torps. Like, I'm not saying the torps aren't bad, but like the guns in operations, the guns are so good. Okay, the torps are fine too. Okay, this is perfectly fine. This is totally fine. But really, the guns on Yodo are so good for operations. I don't see why he did so poorly. But yeah, this is fantastic. Unfortunately, Val, I feel like Val could have done a lot better too if he didn't go all the way down there. Like, yes, you can cap the points. You can. You don't need to. The poor Valparaiso was out of battle for so long because the ship is capable. That ship is absolutely capable. But the player decided, right? The person playing the ship decided, nah, I'm not going to. I'm going to do something that doesn't really benefit the team. And as a byproduct, down here. Imagine if Val had gone up with me against those battleships. He absolutely would be he'd be at least at 1300 basic speed. Just by maneuvering up with me for the battleship. That would have, because I wouldn't have done as much damage at that point, because I was like, what, 350, about 350,000 damage after the engagement with the battleships. So if he had gone up with me, he would have taken some of that damage from me, which means my basic speed would have dropped and his would have increased, right? So I would lose, like, let's say, because after those battleships, he would have been in a better position to push the DDs as well, right? In that fourth wave. I probably would have lost, like, he probably would have taken, like, 200 basic speed from me. So I'd be at, like, 1,500 and he'd be at 1,300. Probably, like, right around where Salem's at. Which, I don't, look, I don't care if people are, like, I don't care if people do better than me. I don't care if people are, like, right behind me. I don't care if I'm barely, like, I don't care about this positioning. I care about people doing well. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Right. This is fine. I say this is fine. This is realistically, this is great. This is great. Considering how much I took, okay? Considering how much I took, air quotes took from the team, this is still fantastic. All right. This is a bit rough. Not gonna lie. That poor Yodo. It's kind of funny too, because I feel like the Smolensk is I'm pretty sure they would have, like, smoke div. It's probably pretty sure this is a smoke div, because Yodo's smoke firing range is decent, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 6.3. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that was like a smoke div. I don't know though. Does a Smolensk have radar? I don't know. I mean, the Yodo could have hydro. If the Smolensk does or doesn't have radar or hydro, I guess it could be like a smoke div. Why would you do that in ops though? I don't know. Anyways. Anyways, that's the Zao. The Zao on Hermes. Actually contesting with the battleships and surviving. That's the great thing. Like, that's the case where, as we saw earlier, it very much is the case of the awkward Citadel layout of the Zao and Yodo was kind of helpful. It's really funny too. Like, I'm fairly certain. What was it? The Preußen or the Pop? I think it was the Preußen that knocked out my third turret here. I'm pretty certain either he overmatched my rear and hit, like, well, no. How would you overmatch the rear and hit this to knock out the gun without hitting this? I mean, maybe like this, and he overmatched, like, actually, hold on. Let me check. I feel like he overmatched my side plating. Yes, the Preußen has 457, so he overmatches 30. Hanover has 32 mil overmatch. Yeah. Preußen has 30 mil overmatch. Okay. Okay. Schieflin, 420. 420. Okay. Hold on. So, like, does that overmatch 14.3? No, it doesn't overmatch 30k. Yeah, so Schieflin doesn't have 30 mil overmatch. It's Hanover, Preußen, Schieflin, and Pommern. Is Pommern a coal ship, or a doubloon ship, or a steel ship? What kind of... So many... just so many different resources, brother. Coal. 380s. Okay, so, wait. Pommern has... No... What? Is that... Hold up. Palmer? Really? That's kind of weird. 50 mil deck, 80 underneath the guns. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another my second German brawling battleship. Because I want to see if where are you at? Hey, you. Okay. I'm gonna see here. I wonder if I should be. Yeah, no, sure enough. Pommern only has 380s. So Pommern doesn't overmatch us. Wait. No. Fro 6 is overmatched 27, 380s. Overmatch 25. Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah. So Pommern can't overmatch the side plating, but he does overmatch the nose. So Pommern angled, Pommern's not an issue. Hanover is guaranteed. Preußen is guaranteed. Yeah. FDG starts with 4. Okay, yeah, no, so that's fine. So FDG does not over. So FDG is fine, angled with 30 mil pin, and so Pommern, FDG, and Schieflin are all fine. You can angle to them with 30 mil. So okay, so Hanover and Preußen as a 30 mil side plating cruiser, Preußen and Hanover are the two threats. And you can angle to the Schieflin, FDG, or Pommern, whichever one the other two, like whichever two of the three, the last two battleships are. And then you can just angle those. So you have to torque nuke these two. Which is actually fine. If I had torque nuke the Preußen first, because I have the alpha to nuke either one. If I hit I believe it's 8. I think it needs 8 torpedoes. Maybe 7 to, because let's see here. If we were to take a look at the Preußen survivability, 25%. So we would, okay, so we add 25%, since it has 25% torpedo protection, we add 25% to the health pool. So 105, 125, call it 130. We would need to do 130,000 alpha damage, or just damage, to one-shot him without him healing. So we would need to 130,000 damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We would need 7. We would need 7 of our 10 torpedoes to hit, and I'm pretty certain we can get that. And that's just to like instant kill him effectively. That's with no team help. So on one side of our ship, we could absolutely torpedo nuke the Preußen, and then swing in like we did, and torpedo nuke the. Well, hold on. Do we have the alpha to torpedo nuke the Hanover? %. 126, 126,500. Let's just call it 126. So we need 160, call it 164,000 torpedo alpha to kill him. Or if we, like, we would need, like, instantaneously 140,000 torpedo damage. 140. We have it. We do. If we land all of our torps, we absolutely have it. Because 23, and this is without Pack-a-Punch. Yeah! So we torp nuke the Preußen, because he's the one that's easiest to hit. And then We swing in and Torb nuke the Hanover while angling to the Palmern and Sheaflet. Yo, okay. And now that I know that the Palmern has 380s, if I was playing... Oh, well. Hold on. Yeah, no. They don't have 27 mil. I can't angle to... Like, I can't nose into that. That's unfortunate. I do wish the Yoshino had 27 mil. Does Kushiro have 27? No, it doesn't. It has 25. That's unfortunate. I wish the Japanese cruiser lines had 27 mil, at least at tier 10. I feel like tier 9 is where they should have 27 mil. Instead of tier, well, anyways. But, okay. Now that I have that information, I'm actually going to try that again. Probably not this video, but I'm going to see if I can't... Because I could do that with the Yoshino. I could absolutely do that with the Yoshino. I could. Wait. Okay, like, in theory, yes. I'm sorry, what? What? This lower rear, this back rear portion is... Oh, okay. No, it's just the color. I thought... Fuck, dude. The red made me think that this was like a higher mill, like this was an individual plate portion. It's not. I was so confused. I was like, when did they update Yoshino's armor scheme? They didn't update Yoshino's armor scheme. I'm trolling myself. But we have 4 quads. We have 200,000 alpha on each side of our ship. We could make that work. There's a very small window. But we could make that work and survive with the Sheaflin and Palmer left over. And they just kind of sit, like, we just kind of, like, chill out. Yeah, Torp nuke. Yeah, I'm going to try that. I want to try that and see if I can't survive. If so, that would be a much better Yoshino video. Like, showcase, so to say. Ooh! It would actually be better if I could do it on the left side of the map instead of the right side, because that has, oh, such a better path. Oh my gosh. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. Well, anyways, I have another video idea. Y'all enjoy. God bless.